Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Monday the 11th of January 2021. Can only mean one thing. Giants are back. So we're back with mods. New year, new mods. We have a couple of updates. The updates are as follows. The map Le Santerre by AG-Modding has had an update. The John Deere Gator 6x4 by BlackSheep and the Seasons Geo Voishkia Farm by BlackEyesModding have all had updates today. So, in front of me, we have got the Machineshed. This is by Reffarmer DMI 20mm Normandy. 13 slots on console, 7.54 megabytes to download. It's a cavern. It's absolutely huge. We do have a side door just there. Nice brickwork, nice detailing and texturing. It is very, very nice. The ridges in the side panelling looks great. Nice sized door in the front. Like I say, it is big, but that size comes with a slight drawback because the lighting on here is automatic. So it will come on at night, which is fine. I mean, you can see in it, don't get me wrong, and you've got a torch and vehicles have got headlights, but it is a bit dark in here, under here, during the daytime, without the lights to be able to put on and off. But that's a minor thing, really. Detailing inside is also very nice. Back out the door. This you'll find under placeables, under sheds, 105,000 to buy. And job done. Very nice indeed. There you go. That's by Reffarmer DMI 20mm Normandy. Next we have got this. This is the Polish barn. This is by Kacper. This is 20 slots on console, 12.67 megabytes to download. Another one, very nicely detailed, brickwork and blockwork and all the various different things around it. It look very, very nice. Wooden doors with bolts that open and close. I thought the whole door was going to go. There we go. Drive-through, so the ones do open the other side as well, if you want them to. We do have a light switch on the side just here. 4 lights on and off. He says, turn back on please. There we go. We also have a little side door here which has a separate light, so you've got a little storage room, and there is a bit of a hayloft too if we got the ladder and up the steps. So hayloft or pallets or whatever you want to put up here is entirely up to you. The door here does open and close as well, so if you want to put the bales in from the upper door here or put them out from that door, you absolutely can. Very nice indeed. There we go. This you'll find also under placeables and sheds. There you go, 45 grand to buy. And as I already said, that is 20 slots for the first one, which then drops down to 1. Very nice, by Kacper. Moving on, we've got this. This is the wooden shelter pack. There are 4 in this pack, and they are technically, well, they're down as separate mods. They're just different textures, different like wood and that kind of stuff. This is by Sphinx. Excuse me, 11.03 megabytes download, 28 slots for each one. And there is a lot of detail, don't get me wrong, and the wood, I mean, again, that looks like wood. It's very, very nicely done. It's not a large shelter. It's going to be for small, you might get away with some medium machinery under here. We do have a light switch behind the post, just there. Oh, it says, there we go. On and off the lights. We do have a little door to the side there. There we go. With a little storage room with a few bits and bobs and odds and ends in here. Again, very nice indeed. You can see where the slot count is on this because of all that detailing in there, I guess. So again, we are back to placeables and sheds. And there they are. So you've got wooden shelter 1, 2, 3 and 4. Like I say, 28 slots for the first one of each. That then drops down to 2. 12 grand to buy. And that's not much else to say about those. That's it. Wooden shelter by Sphinx. Moving on, we have got all of these. This is the Wyther Farms Shed Pack by MISSYB. There are 6. I think it's 6 in this pack. Actually, what we'll do, we'll have a look at them in the store first, because my mind's gone blank and I can't remember the names of all of them. But the texturing is very good on them. Slot count is incredibly low. I think we've got 1s, 2s, and I think the workshop is 3. There's nothing over 3 slots in this pack, which is pretty cool. So these you'll also find under sheds. We start with the corner shed. I think I put them in this order. I'm pretty sure I did. So the corner shed, there will also 1 slot now, but like I say, the maximum is 3, and that's for the workshop. So 20 grand for the corner shed. The grain shed, 30 grand. The IT shed is a little bit different to the grain shed, you'll see, because it's got racking for pallets and things like that. We've got a long shed for vehicles, and again, anything you want to put in it. Small shed, and then the workshop. So we're looking at 30, 25, 25, 15 grand, and 15 grand for the workshop. So that's the corner one. Plenty of room in them. All of them have got light switches. Grain storage. Sound effects are good. They match the door. I like that. So we've got the walls up the sides here. Light switch again around there. Then we've got the IT one. Double doored, so you can drive right the way through. You can put, I guess, grain and stuff in these, or just for vehicle parking, however you want to go about it. But we've got pallet racking on the side there, and again, light switch. Nice and bright, nice and light for whatever you want to do. Then we've got the long shed, again with the light switch. Smaller shed, just over here. And then the workshop for 15 grand, just in here. With a little trigger just on the desk there, L3, so you can customise, repair and sell your machinery just in there. That one does have a light switch as well, if you want to work on your machinery in the dark. Not bad at all. Did I say how much that was? No, I didn't, did I? That's 5.42 megabytes to download as well, which is, when you consider there's 6 buildings, slot count's low. Very nice. Moving on from there, we have got this. This is the MK5 by blueking. 2.3 megabytes download, 2 slots on console. It is a subsoiler. It will give you a ploughed state with a cultivated look. I think it's only a 2 metre. I could be wrong on that. But you will find this under tools and subsoilers. Oh no, 3 metres, sorry. Runs at 9 miles per hour, requires 100 horsepower. There are no options available. You get it as it is in red. Obviously my field's already ploughed, but if you had a regular field that said it needs ploughing, this will give you a ploughed state, but it gives you the look of cultivation rather than ploughing. Like so. That's the MK5 by blueking. Moving on from there, we've got this right next to us. Now this is the Creina. It's a Creina slurry tank. I know because of the whole, it says lizard on the side, but it is a Creina slurry tank. This is a real collaboration one. This is by AdubModding, Perma's Modding, Ben M Mods, ABP Team, WhiteBullModding. Quite a few people involved in this one. It's a 6,000 litre slurry tank. Nicely detailed. I think on PC it is manure system ready. I'm pretty sure it says that. Yeah, manure system ready. Working width of 11 metres. You can have it with one of these pipes on the left, on the right, or both if you want to. And you'll notice as well the section on the back here is open, so it gives you the option to fold or unfold, and that puts that into position ready for doing its slurrying. It's not huge. It's not going to be for massive fields and massive farms, but it will do the job. So this you'll find under tools and slurry tanks. There you go. The Lizard Creina 6000. 8,000 to buy, requires 50 horsepower to pull. It will take slurry or digestate. It will run at 8 miles an hour and it will spread out to 11 meters. Did I say what the slot count stuff was? I've probably forgotten again. No, this is 2.16 megabytes download. 4 slots on console for the first one. We have the option of no hoses, right hose, left hose, both hoses. There's no colour choices or anything like that. You get it as is. So all we'll do is, there we go, L1 and X puts the little nozzle, the splash plate into place on the back, so you can open it if it gets clogged or blocked and you want to put your hand in there and empty it out. We turn it on and away we go. Like so. Slurrying to 11 meters. So that's the Creina slurry tank, Adub modding, Perma's modding, Ben M mods, ABP team, and WhiteBullModding. Moving on from there, where have you been all my life? We have this. This is the Sopema Fertilizer, or Sopema Fertilizer trailer by SimulagriModding. This will take all sorts of crop types. This is 4.7 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. It's 8,000 litre capacity, and it's a little trailer, but it has a 3-point link on the back. The point being, you put one of these fertilizer spreaders on the back. I mean, you can put anything 3-point linked on the back, anything you like, seeders, all sorts of things if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But I think it's designed to work with these. And this, I love. This is the from the Caverna and Vicon equipment pack, the TLX Geo spread that spreads out to 45 meters on the correct setting. Now, I've used that in conjunction before with a front tank. I like to use the Vegestat FH19 because it's 2,200 litres, but adding that into the mix gives you a much larger capacity. Now I know you can do it with trailers and various different things, and there's the front lifter mod you could use to add various different things on, but this is designed specifically to do this job, and I like it. So you will find this under Fertilizer Technology, I'm sure that's where it was. Yeah, there we go. At the end, the fertilizer trailer, 32,665. Oh, 8,500 litres, not 8,000, sorry. It does say it will take all of those things, so you can use it as a trailer as well. It will do seed and things too, so I think, let's say, if you put a seeder on that, there's no reason at all why you couldn't seed with it as well. So, in the combination I've got it in, oh yeah, options. We can have it in red or yellow, like so. We've got the option of Trelleborg or Michelin, and the only options you've got on these are regular tread or inverted. Same with the Michelins too. Those are your options. So what we'll do, let's hook everything together. So on its own, 8,500 litres. If I put it in conjunction with the front tank as well, that takes me up to 10,700, which is lovely. Now the rear one does take fertilizer, and that's what we're going to do, but at the moment it's empty. I just think that looks brilliant. That just looks fantastic like that. I know it's just me, but now what we can do, it does have a beacon on it as well. We've got lights and all the rest of it, which is lovely. Turn the beacon off. Now if I open up the rear tank like so, and then switch by changing tools by pressing my triangle button until I get to the trailer, it will now give me the option to start overloading. So when you run out of your fertilizer in your spreader on the back, R1 and triangle tips it up, refills it. Now obviously my overall combined is still the same, but I have got room to put more in there. So then what I do is close my lid on the back, and I'm ready to go off fertilising, which is lovely. What I will do is just top this off, just so that we can see all up what this will give me for fertilising. It's a fairly compact system as well, so stick some more fertiliser in that. All up 14,600 litres with the front tank, the Sopema and the spreader on the back. I love it. I think that's absolutely great. That will last quite some time. Nice unit that by SimulagriModding. If I just open up that, it should now give me the option to... Well, that's weird because it's not showing me. Now that's hooked up to that, it's not showing me my working width, which is a bit of a worry. So what I might have to do is change my working width first. So I can press L1 and change working width with triangle, but it's not showing me. Normally it gives you the width. And it goes from 24 metres up to 45. So I'd probably have to set that first and then hook up. But other than that, yeah. Fantastic bit of kit that. Very cool. Moving on from there, we have got this. This is the LowLoader VSR 56. This is by Rowley Christie 1, 3.84 megabytes download, 3 slots on console. We've had a few LowLoaders in the past. This does have straps all across, and it does have straps on the front there as well. So if you want to move pallets, bales, anything as well with this, you absolutely can. It is a really nice wide one as well. Often we get narrow ones and a regular harvester will overhang. So I thought what I'll do is I would grab the John Deere S790 with the twins. Now with the twins on, the second one of the twin does overhang, but with wides on, this goes up on there no problem at all. Normally if you were going to transport, you would take the twin off, because obviously that puts a lot of extra weirdness on the axle. Not weirdness, you know what I mean? But when I brought it down here, I did my usual brake test to check the locking script, and it did not move at all. By the time I got down to here, I was doing about 50 miles an hour, jammed on the brakes on the lorry, and it did not move, didn't shift in the slightest. So not bad at all. Nicely detailed. Quad axle. This you will find under tools and under low loaders. 25 grand to buy. We can change the main colour to anything on that pallet, like that for example. Rim colour, we've got the option of a stainless steel. We've got a dark steel, aluminium, chromed. If you want to go for the chrome look, polished, and then you can go for various different ones. There's golds and, you know. Then design colour is what does the arrows on the deck. So if I change that and say put it on red, for example, the VSR 56 logos and the arrows on the deck will change to whatever colour you pick for your design, like so. Those are the options available. It doesn't have a rear trailer hitch on the back of it, so you can't hitch anything else up to it. However, it does have a rear beacon. L1 and X to fold or unfold. It goes fairly quickly. We can do straps from inside R1 and down on the right stick, or you can do them individually from outside if you wish. Lights, reverse lights too, and like I say, I didn't have any problems at all with the lock-in script, although that's weird because I didn't notice that when I had the harvester on the back. It does sort of have rear steering axles, although it does seem to be dragging that round more than... I don't know, I suppose they have turned a little bit, but it... yeah, that does seem to be pulling that round more than steering. I don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? No, those axles are turning. Oops. End up jackknifing it. Well done, MrSealyp. So there we go, that's the LowLoader VSR 56 by Rowley Christie 1. Very nice. Which brings me on to the last of the mods for today, I think. Well, I don't think we're going to get any more. Now, as I mentioned at the start, the John Deere Gator 6x4 by BlackSheep had an update. The update included doors and some extra new bits like a lighting strip across the front, twin beacons if you want to go for it. So I thought I'd get one with the doors just to show you what it kind of looks like. But the mod for today that came out for it is the Gator Snowpack. So we can either have, if you're running seasons with snow, you can have the front plough which is the S250, which is 3 slots. You can combine that with the rear section here, which is a salt spreader. That is the 10 CUFT Gator Salter, which is also 3 slots. But what it also comes with is a leveler. So you can have a leveler for doing silage clamps and those kind of things, which is the X250, also 3 slots. And then we've also got a fertilizer spreader as well that comes with this, which is the 10 CUFT Gator 30. That will do lime and fertilizer, 1000 litre capacity, and just hooks on like the regular ones do. If I put the leveler on the front first, so there you go, John Deere X250 is the leveler. We can raise that up and down, but you can't twist that, I don't think. You can with the snow plough, but this one, pretty sure we can tilt, we can raise and lower, but there's no twist on that one. Back up, we've got a fertilizer spreader. It does have a trail hitch on the back as well, but I think I had that before. It doesn't spread out very wide, it's only 1000 litres, but for small fields or patches you've missed or anything like that, could come in handy. With regard to the mod update, lights, it's got that light strip across the front there, and like I say, twin beacons. It did have one on a pole, but now we've got an option of 1 or 2 or none if you want to go down that route. Lights off. I don't think we can open the door on that, no. So, attach that on. We can raise and lower it. L1 and R1. We can twist it side to side. This one doesn't have, I don't think it has. No, doesn't have a tilt function, just up, down or side to side on it. And then we've got the salt spreader that goes on the back. Now, because I haven't got a Seasons Geo on, although I did place a salt box, it's not giving me the option to put salt into it. So I assume I need to have Seasons on for that to work. Although it has let me put the salt grip bin down, it's just not giving me any option to fill it. But with Seasons on it, I say it should. I'm assuming that's not a problem with it. I'm assuming with Seasons on it should work. So, where do we find these? Let's hop out. Under Tools and Miscellaneous, if we scroll across, we've got the 10 CUFT Gator, which is the salt spreader one. Like I say, 3 slots, it's 2,500 to buy. It will run at 12 miles an hour, 1,000 litre capacity with a 5 metre spread width. The S250 is the snow plough. Again, 3 slots, 2 metres wide. And then if we go out and up to levelers, the X250 options available on that. We can change the main colour, and we have got green. We can have yellow, the green forest, black, or stainless steel. I quite like the look of that as a leveler. Actually, you know what? I just suddenly realised I didn't show you the options on these. I'm a bit rusty. Haven't done this for a few weeks, a couple of weeks now. So the salt spreader, we can change the colour to green, or the green forest, which matches up with the colour options you have for the Gator itself. The snowplow, you can have it in all those colours too, including stainless steel for the snowplow. And then for the fertiliser spreader, you'll find it under fertiliser technology. There you go, the 10 CUFT Gator 30, 2,500 again, 1,000 litre capacity, 5 metre spread, 12 miles per hour it will run at, and we do have the same options to have it in the John Deere Yellow or the Green Forest, like so. Those are the options available for the Gator Snowpack by BlackSheep Modding. And that's it for the mods for today. First one back in January 2021. Here's to loads more fantastic mods over the coming year, and we'll see what the game brings, what giants bring, and what all the phenomenal modders bring to the game that we all love so much. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.